So this is Tennis Talking to Tesla, brought to you by Tennis Yellow. My name is Katri.
I'm Lindsey.
I'm Kenzie.
And today we are going to talk with you about the U.S. Open.
We
got to go to the U.S. Open. It was the first time for these ladies.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not my first time going. It was my second time. But the first time I went, it was before COVID. So it felt different a little bit. So like so many things since COVID, public events have just gotten different. And I think in New York especially, it was different. But anyway, what was your takeaway from it?
You want to start, Ken?
I mean, it was your Disneyland.
It was my Disneyland. Oh my gosh, I found my Disneyland. Like, I wanted to open with it as early as we could, and I wanted to close it down. Like, it didn't matter if tennis was being played on any court, anywhere. I was like, stay until the bitter end.
Okay, let's just be consistent, though. You're that way with everything.
I know. Except there are some things where I'm like, okay, this needs sports-wise, just get over. But there was so many different things to see that
really
I
were.
was shocked how much I loved watching doubles. Because you don't see that much on TV. And being there on a court that probably 1,000 people could sit in, and being like dead center with my head going back and forth.
Level of tennis.
Yeah.
Just
it was amazing.
Tennis Channel, why don't you show more doubles?
Yes, it was
I
so
think it's
fun.
so fun.
And then mixed doubles was amazing. And the reason why I think I liked it is I got to see the players who are number one singles playing with somebody else who you could tell they have an amazing friendship. They know each other really well, but they're having fun, and they are playing at their peak capacity, but with someone else who wants it just as bad. And I mean, these matches were so tight, and you were they would end, and one of them would go up to her husband and her kids, and they're hugging each other, and they're like, oh, that was so great. Oh, okay, Mom, I'm going over here now. And I'm like, oh my gosh, these people are real. It's like going to Disneyland and meeting a princess who you're like, it's a real life person. It was just so cool to see so many different players. And Coco Gauff played in singles and mixed doubles and doubles in one day. And she was having a blast.
She's impressive.
At one point, she thought she had won, but she still had a whole other game that they needed to play, and she could not stop giggling.
Oh, she's so cute.
And it was so cute because
her
partner was like, why are you hugging me? And she's like, we won. And she's like, no, we didn't.
No.
It's 5-1. And she's like,
going.
oh my gosh, okay. And so then as she won and was walking off the court, she was filming and taking pictures of everybody because they were having such a good time.
I love it.
So
That's
it was
so
just
cool.
this was so much fun.
Yeah.
And expo stuff and companies and all that stuff.
Yeah, hey, Kenz, what did you see at the grounds there that you really liked?
Well, I mean, I have to go with my current tennis crush right now.
Oh my gosh.
Which is Casper Ruud. He's adorable. He's delightful. I got to watch his first set 3 rows away.
I know, you were right there.
Fangirling.
Right there. But I was I only have also, there's only one day that I was there for the U.S. Open. So I was I can't commit my entire day just to watch this one match. And so we walked around and we saw some fun shopping, which was really cool. And honestly, it was just really fun to see so many people gathered in one space, all sharing this similar love.
Actually, you got that.
I'm wearing this sweater, actually.
I know,
from
yeah. It's so cute. It's got you.
Sure.
Yep, you can totally see it. Yeah.
I thought she looked like a ball girl
So
today when she came to our
cute.
match. Because this is similar to what they looked like.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
cute.
they were wearing, I think it was Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, because
right?
Ralph Lauren's the outfitter for the U.S. Open ball kids.
Yep.
Yeah, and they looked so cute.
They did.
Oh, they were
So
great.
cute.
They're just
And the
fun to watch,
store
too,
was
honestly.
really, they had tons of stuff in the store. They actually had a place to try on things, which was nice. The Wilson store did not. So that was annoying.
But then we went to the Wilson
I
store.
know. That's a whole separate
Yes.
story.
I'll have to tell you about it.
So what else, what did you think about seeing the trophies there?
Oh, the Tiffany's trophies. And it's the real one. We thought maybe it was a replica. Nope, it's the real one.
Okay.
The
They're
women's
gorgeous.
singles and the men's singles, and this racket. There was like a diamond encrusted racket where,
It had like diamonds on the strings, and it was so cool to see.
and I got to do this like interactive thing where I used the racket. And
Yeah.
it was amazing.
So cool.
And then I won the trophy and got to like hold the trophy, and like it was so cool.
like a virtual
Yeah,
trophy.
it was so cool
The
though.
virtual trophy, not the real trophy.
They wouldn't even let us touch the real one.
No, they're like encased.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the security guards.
Oh, yes, for sure. Because, yes.
Because they were the real ones.
I know, and they're gorgeous. It was so fun to see them up so close, though.
And the other store that was really cool to me was, well, the Amex American Express had a whole interactive experience.
Oh my gosh, that was so cool.
And we got to color on the wall. And then we got to play in this drill. It was so much fun. So I actually played tennis at the U.S. Open. It was really fun.
Yeah. Yep. I really liked how USTA and their membership booth gave out these really cute little pins that have the artwork for this year, the 50th year commemoration of equal pay for men and women. And it's got this really cute design that kind of looks like Billie Jean King.
With her
And
sunglasses.
design
Yeah.
on your journal, actually.
Oh,
Wait,
let's see if I
Yes,
do.
it was really
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
And then you gave
Yes,
them your
it
USTA
looks like
number.
this.
Yes.
And so at the booth, you get like a little miniature size pin. And then they also give you a voucher that you can use towards your food, which is really cool. And
Tons
very
of good food.
beneficial because the food there is spendy.
It is, but it's good.
But it is good. So at least it's not gross.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Lots of different choices of, I mean, all different types, like like cuisines from all different places.
Yeah.
in the
What
world.
did we get? Is that Comfort Kitchen?
Mediterranean?
No.
Was yours?
Yeah, maybe.
I thought it was
had
like
like
a
hummus
It's like
and
a shawarma, but we didn't
Yeah.
get the shawarma. We got the other chicken.
we got
bowl.
chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. And then another time we got chips and guac.
Oh, yep, that's right.
And that was really, it was like $16 though.
And I
For
got
chips
this
and
like
guac.
orange spicy chicken, and then I got these really good ice cream. This
Oh, yeah.
brand
Oh,
of
yeah.
like chocolate dipped, kind of like Haagen-Dazs, but a little bit different. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
And then
Anyway.
I don't drink, but the cutest
The honey deuces.
yes, the honey
They're
deuces.
cute. So those are kind of iconic
Yeah,
for
it's
the
cute.
U.S. Open. And basically it's like Grey Goose vodka, isn't it?
with lemonade, pinkish lemonade, or some
something. I don't-
flavor. It looked very refreshing.
And then, but the cutest part is they made like honeydew melon balls on a skewer,
Uh-huh.
and then it was in the drink.
yes.
That's so cute.
So I think this weekend when we watch the finals, we should make a version of honeydew
Mocktail.
for us, a mocktail. So we'll get together a mocktail and post that for you guys in case anyone
It
wants
was
to see.
so cool. And it was in these commemorative cups.
Yeah, Lindsay snaked a whole bunch of them at the
I
end
know.
of the night and took them back and cleaned them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my kids are going
she's
to get
dedicated.
to have it. Yeah. It was actually really fun because by the end of the second night that I went, there were people who had stacks of them and they kept showing them in the audience. And I was like, wow, they have been committed to this drink all day long.
No, they're just collecting.
Well, they're friends. Some of them were
Well,
like,
and those aren't cheap either.
no.
So anyway, but I mean, it's part of the event.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. Like, just get in there and have a good old time. So
It was fun. Like there was so much good tennis to watch. That is what I think surprised me the most is that
such good tennis.
17 courts, 3 stadiums, and it's non-stop. Like as soon as one would end, the other ones are coming out and playing because they were warming up and practicing them somewhere else. Like
Right.
Carlos and Coco were warming
Like
up
on
next to each
Court
other.
to court.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
like
was
they were just,
amazing.
I know. So you could be like looking this way at Coco and then looking at this way at Carlos. And
Yep.
it was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But okay, so I thought this was interesting on that court 17 when Maria Sakkari's match where she lost in the first round. And that was something I felt was so sad. So all throughout New York, I smelled pot almost constantly. And I guess at one point during that match, I actually didn't realize that's what she talked to the official, but in the press conference afterwards, they talked about it, how she had just been saying like, dude, the smell of pot is so strong on the court. And it's right there, like everywhere. And once it starts getting dark at night, even on the grounds. It's smoke-free, supposedly, but it's not, because people were totally smoking pot. It was so strong.
It was strong.
Yeah, so that's just something I don't even know what to do about it other than just to like, no, that is not a skunk. That is pot.
Yeah. I think that's
people
surprised us.
just like get an edible or something. Like, I don't care. Do whatever you want to do, but why do I have to smell it? It's gross.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just not used to it.
Yeah.
So it's just not what I was just like, at first when we were walking around Brooklyn the other day, I was like, dude, it smells like skunk. Man, it's 7:00 in the morning and people are already burning. Like, what is this? So anyway,
that was
I guess that's just New York.
Random thing.
But that was just part of the experience of being on the grounds. But all in all, I agree with you. It's like Disneyland, U.S. Open. Nope, no contest. Yeah. I would be at the U.S. Open.
Yes. Disneyland for tennis lovers.
Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah. But you know what? Other tournaments are really fun too. Like, really, as far as high level, awesome, and tons of watching, to me, it doesn't get better than Indian Wells. So we'll be doing that one in the spring. We went last year. Super fun. And but they're all fun in their own way.
You guys have more to compare to, because like you've been to the French Open. And none of us have been to Wimbledon
or Australia.
Like, I got to go to the practice courts in Australia, in Melbourne, right before it started, and it was the energy there, because it's winter time for us but summertime for them. So playing tennis on Christmas Eve in 90-degree weather,
that sounds so nice.
It's so amazing. So I totally get why people are like, hey, tennis kickoff is Australian Open. But then Indian Wells is for the United States is actually goes to Palm Springs.
Right, and then after that it's Miami, and then on and on and on.
And that was one of the other things I wanted to talk about at the U.S. Open. We happened to go on great weather days. Like, it could have been hot, but it kept it cool.
Last time when I was there, it was so hot.
But like Sunday, 2 days ago, it was so hot that watching this on TV, it looked like everyone was just drenched in sweat.
We lucked out.
Yeah, we lucked out.
We had the best weather. So
yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
But tennis, like 20 hours of tennis. Like, you could start at 10 o'clock and it could go to like 2 o'clock in the morning, depending on what the matches are like. It was insane.
It's true. It's true.
So much fun.
But so much fun. Anyway, if anyone else has gone to the U.S. Open or any other Grand Slams and you'd like to share your experience, we'd love to hear about it. And if you have any other feedback, we'd love to hear that as well.
Yes, so like us and subscribe.
And follow along. We're at www.tennisyellow.com. Plus, we're on Instagram, TennisYellow.
Yes.
And I haven't even said this yet, but we've started a TikTok.
Yes.
So follow along there too. That's right. All right. Love all. Love everyone.
Bye.
Bye.